Hi guys, welcome back to Dimitra's Dishes. So today I'm going to teach you how easy and quick it is to make your own homemade caramel sauce. There's absolutely no need to buy it from outside because you only need like 4 ingredients or something like that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, not counting the salt. Everyone always has salt at home. You probably already have most of these ingredients. All you need is sugar, unsalted butter, some heavy whipping cream, a little pinch of salt, and some pure vanilla extract. That's it. That's all you need. And you can make this sauce. It lasts a really long time in the refrigerator. And you're going to want to look out for this ice cream recipe that I have coming up that's going to utilize this as just a really nice filling, or it's not really a topping because it's going to be in the ice cream because I love caramel with ice cream. But you can use it for so many different things really all year round. It's perfect around Thanksgiving time to drizzle over like any desserts like pumpkin pie or apple pie. You get what I mean? So now what I have over here is some sugar. I have it over high heat, and I'm going to bring you closer so that way you could see what I mean when it's just going to cook down for a while until it gets really nice and like a really nice amber color, and it's going to start to melt. Come over here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So in the beginning you're going to see that around the edges it's going to begin to caramelize. Let me show you what I mean. And at this point you can go in and mix it around and stuff, but it is best to leave it alone because if you do mix it around a little too much, you'll get hard bits of sugar that'll crystallize, and then it'll take just longer for it to melt. So once you see that it's starting to, melt and caramelize just like this, you can go ahead and mix it around if you want, or you could leave it alone and every now and then just go to your pot and just give it like a nice swirl, just like so. You see what that looks like? Once the whole entire sugar becomes that color down there, then we're going to move on to adding the butter. And that's going to happen really quick. You definitely do not want to step away from this while you're doing it, because once it burns, not only will you have to start all over, but your pot will be ruined too. So you don't want to do that. So once the majority of the sugar is melted, just like this, give it kind of one last big stir. Lower the heat a little bit, and then just wait for this to completely melt. And I'll show you what that looks like. Let me get this off of here. You could go on every few minutes and like just give it a nice swirl so that way everything mixes evenly, but do not touch it from this point on because it's going to go really quickly. Yeah. All right, so at this point when it's mostly all melted, you might have a few chunks of sugar that need to melt left, but don't worry about it, they'll melt with the rest of the ingredients. Now it's important that you have a deep pot like I do because it's going to bubble up vigorously once the butter gets added. So you might even want to put on some oven mitts if you have them, because a lot of heat comes up from here. Put the butter in, mix it really well. This is unsalted butter. Keep mixing until it's completely dissolved. Just like that. And then last but not least, we're going to add our heavy whipping cream in, and the same thing's going to happen. It's going to bubble up very vigorously, so you want to be very careful at this part. And now we're just going to keep mixing until everything comes together and becomes really nice and smooth. And then at this point I'm also going to add a pinch of salt just to balance out the sweetness. And just like that, your caramel sauce is going to be ready. All that's going to be left once we take it off the heat is to add in our vanilla extract, and that's it. It's just that simple. All right, so the caramel sauce is done. There are some chunks of sugar that did not melt, so what we do at that point, if you need to get rid of them, is pass it through a strainer, just like that, and then you'll have really smooth sauce. And all the bits will just be left in here, just like that, no big deal. So you don't want to skip that step if you do have bits of, sugar that have hardened. And then last but not least, we're going to put our vanilla extract in here. This is a big batch, so I'll put 2 heaping teaspoons of vanilla extract. Just like that. Just give it a nice mix. Once this cools a bit, then I'm going to transfer it into my storage container, and then when it cools a little bit more, it'll be ready to use. So just like that, a few ingredients, less than 15 minutes, you have delicious caramel sauce that you can use all summer long over your ice cream or any of your favorite desserts. I'm going to put the link in the description box down below. It takes you directly to the website www.dimitrasdishes.com. You're going to want to wait for the recipe that's coming up with my no-churn ice cream. I'm going to use some of the sauce to make a flavor of it. It's going to be delicious. Go to the website, subscribe if you haven't, thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and let me know what you want to learn how to make next. I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.